So, you're thinking of moving to Orlando, but you don't want the traffic, you don't want the congestion, and you kind of want to be out on your own. Well, today, I'm at the county seat of Volusia County, which is Deland, Florida. I'm going to take you to 3 different properties at 3 different price points. And I'm going to show you the entry level, the mid, and the premium in this market and why people are choosing to move here every day. Let's go. My name is Omar, and this is Real Orlando Living. And in this channel, I go over all the things that have to do with Central Florida and its real estate market. And if you want to be the first in to know, go ahead and hit that subscribe bell and the notification, and you'll be the first to get all my videos every week. Come on. All right, so we're here in beautiful Deland, Florida. What it's mainly known for, it's its main street. I mean, when it comes to main streets, Deland is on the top 5, definitely in Central Florida. You have Mount Dora, you have Kissimmee, which is coming up, you have Winter Garden, which everybody talks about, and you have Deland. Deland has kind of been a staple in part of all of the US. It's one of those main streets. Deland itself, you're about 45 minutes from downtown. You're an hour away from the airport. You're an hour away from Disney. If you're looking to go to Daytona Beach or New Smyrna, you're about 30 minutes from there. So it's not close to this. It's probably at the edge of the Orlando Metro if you're trying to work in Orlando and live there. That's where you're at right now. Why choose Deland? Deland is kind of known for its bang for the buck. There's a lot of different types of real estate here. If you talk about new development, there's a lot of builders that came in here, bought a lot of land, and they've been developing here. So you get a lot of the newest developers that are doing pretty cool properties out here. On top of that, if you're looking for a starter home, you can live kind of like where I showed you in Deltona. Matter of fact, go right here for Deltona, the video right there. So in Deltona, where you can buy a house on a lot, you could also do that here in Deland. As far as different types of real estate, you're not gonna be living in a place where there's condos or townhouses here, even though you can. The townhouses will start in the low 300, but a lot of people move over here because the houses themselves, you can be in the high 3s to low 4s and be in a very, very decent house. On top of that, if you're into historic homes, there's historic homes in downtown Sanford and Orlando, all over Orlando College Park area. But Deland itself is very big on the preservation of its history. So it's got a lot of historic homes that are available here that have a huge appeal. Where I started off at, on Main Street, you have some restaurants, but if you're gonna eat, you're mainly gonna be going outside of here to go eat and go to shop. There isn't too much going on when it comes to eating and shopping. Now, there's a lot of local vendors here, which, I love supporting local vendors. But if you want to support those local shops, you have your opportunity to do that right here. Deland kind of got its name from the founder, Mr. Deland, but what it's really known for right now is Stetson University, which is right there. Something a lot of people don't know is that Deland's got a little bit of a college vibe to it. Kind of like the UCF economy. Let's link that video right there too. So kind of like the UCF economy, there's an economy that comes around the Stetson itself. So it's one of the first public universities here in Florida. Actually, it was a private university here in Florida. It still has that vibe here. You still get a lot of the old school charm that you don't get in other cities in and around the Central Florida market, which I absolutely love. If you're interested in the land, or if you want more information on, hey, what does it have to offer, or very specific, comment down below and I'll show you that some more. But other than that, let me go ahead and take you to the first property that is in your price point. Let's go. Hey, but before we go to our first property, I love showing you a little bit about my military roots. I'm gonna take you to my first unit as a military officer. I was there, 8 years ago. I want to show it to you real quick. All right, so this is the National Guard Army where Bravo and Charlie Battery, 1st of the 265th reside. Brand new lieutenant. This is where I started my officer career. I mean, it just brings nostalgia. I have a firm love for the people of the Florida Army National Guard and our military. I hope you do too, but I love it. But let's keep going. So we're here at our first property. A 3-bedroom, 2-bath, just under 1,300 square feet, priced right at $315,000. It's on the northern part of Deland in Daytona Park Estates. And I want to show you what makes this the entry-level home in Deland. But first, let's talk about the area. So we're in Daytona Park Estates, like I said, but if you look to our left and our right, let's look over here. You're on a dirt road. This right here, unpaved. It's improved, but unpaved. This actual house started off as this. It started off as a piece of wood line. Developers are coming in here, independent builders are coming in here and leveling it out and putting brand new properties. And that's what you see here. What are some of the advantages you get at this type of property? Well, brand new is, first of all, you get something brand new at $315,000, which is unheard of anywhere else in Central Florida. So that's a plus. Another plus is that you kind of get more land. You're on 0.26 acres, so a little bit over a quarter acre. You're not at like a 0.7, 0.1, which is what you get on a 50-foot lot, 50 foot by, I don't know, 80 that you get on these other kind of neighborhoods. So you get a little bit more space. The disadvantages though, if you see right here, there's a well out in the front. So you're not getting city water. You gotta bring your own water, and it is on septic, so you're not getting city sewer. So if that's a concern for you, this may not be the kind of property for you, but for most people, it's not. But that's enough about out here. Let's take a look inside and see what you get at this price point. All right, so the first thing you notice is that off-rip LVP floors. It's got a little bit over 4-inch baseboards with no quarter round, that's a really good plus. This is a beautiful looking floor, I mean, for this price point. And in the entryway, you have 2 different bedrooms, 1 and 2, and it's got its own bathroom. Now, this bathroom is also for the shared living area. So, I mean, 1,200 square feet, it's kind of what you expect. But let's look around over here. This is a level 3 quartz countertop in this kind of home. So even at this price point, these kind of countertops, you won't see it. If you go into Orlando, you won't see this until, I don't know, about $500,000 or $600,000. So you're getting it at a $315,000 house. It's got the 30-inch shaker cabinets, white shaker with stainless steel appliances. Does it match? Does it match? Does it match? Frigidaire, LG. So when I see stuff like that, that lets me know that the person who made this house, they probably bought the appliances like in a sale fashion. They bought it as a bulk. So not necessarily a minus, because they are new, so they might have the warranties with it, but it's something I always keep in mind. So in here, you have the laundry room, and then you have a 2-car garage. I mean, and that's something different that they did over here. So they actually went ahead and treated the floors. So you get a nice looking garage. So those guys that like to do things in their garage and keep a nice looking place, here you go, beautiful. Let's take a look more inside. Not that much to it. As soon as you get over here, you get this pretty good sized living room that goes into the outside. So nice flow right here, and it goes right into the master bedroom. Let's go. So it's a good size master, decent size. I would put a queen size bed here with 2 end tables, but it's got a good flow to it with 1 window. So not multiple windows, not windows in the back. It's not huge in here. You only got 1,200 square feet to work with, so it's a good size. And then into the master bath. As you walk into the master bath, you get a decent sized walk-in closet, dual vanity with premium shower. So when I look at showers, here's one of the low-key things I like to look at. Do they do the tile all the way to the ceiling? If they do it all the way to the ceiling, that means that it's more premium, because a lot of the builders at this price point, they'll give like a prefabricated shower, or they'll only get it to about here. Those are little touches that I like to see in this kind of property. But let's take a look at the backyard real quick before we leave. 315,000, 1,270 square feet. You don't really get much of a patio, but you do have a really good sized backyard. If you look back here, I mean, you can fit all types of stuff. If you want to make a pool back here, you have the space. If you want to put your kids' playground set, you have the space. If you want to, like the neighbor, they already put a fence around it, so they got their doggies to be able to run inside and be still. 315,000. Now you see what you get here. There's a couple of different ways of doing this. This particular builder, this is a spec house, so it's already said and done. This builder's got it done. They're more willing to give you help on incentives if you have help from people like me. But if not, you could get with a builder early, and hopefully you may be able to make some changes. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I really want to know what you think about this price point and this type of property. But other than that, let's go ahead and move to the next move up home. Let me close this door. So I'm armed with the latest, as always, here at a new home builder, which is Maddie Me Homes in beautiful Addison Landing here in Deland. So they are in closeout right now. They have 12 properties left out of the 83 that they've been selling here for the last year and a half. So they've been cooking. The model behind me is the Astor. I'm really going to take you through, but I really want to show you this neighborhood real quick. Check this out. So if you look at the neighborhood, nice and quiet, brand new paved streets. I mean, the homes itself, they range anywhere between 2,500 square feet and 3,300 or 3,500 square feet. So much larger homes. This particular neighborhood, what separates this neighborhood from all the other new home builders in the areas is that the lots are at 85 by 125. So 85 feet wide by 125 deep. That's a pretty big deal. That means that your typical separation, you're not all tight on your neighbors. You got a little bit more space, and that's what you're getting here. This particular one, by the way, is a model, and it's gonna be for sale in the next week for around $500,000. So if you do like it, contact me. My information is below, but let's go inside. Let's take a look. All right, so we are in. The first thing you notice is that it's got a huge corridor as soon as you walk in. I mean, awesome. So this is a real hallway. And the thing about Mattamy Homes is that their models, they're kind of going into the old school approach. I'm gonna show you why. Come check this out. So you walk in, they have a cool office, but this is the office that faces the front. It's got 2 windows, huge, beautiful. This is all natural lighting. And then you come this way and you have not 1, but 2 bedrooms, and they both have their own bathroom right here that they're gonna share. And then this is a super cool feature. So this is technically a bedroom, but you could call it a crib room because it connects to the master. It's got the master bathroom right there. Some people call it crib room. I just heard that this is called a snore door. So if your husband's snoring, you send him over here, boom, he's got his own bedroom or an office. And then this connects into the master. So in the master, you have awesome dual vanity. You're gonna have a true super shower. Tub is gone, and a large walk-in closet. I mean, look at this. $500,000 is exactly what you expect. But this comes into here. Not 1, not 2, but 3 large windows that fill this room with tons of natural light. That is a king-size bed, 2 end tables, and a dresser. No TV. These guys don't like TV, I understand. But this is a great size master right here. That kind of thing is what gives Mattamy Homes a little leg up. But hey, I'm kind of out of order here, but I wanted to show you that weird way of coming in. Let's go into the living area so you know how you actually live. Come on. Living room, huge. You can have a large sectional here, large TV. What size? I don't know, put it down below what size TV you have, but put a large TV back there with your surround sound, and that goes into this awesome kitchen with 1 slab, quartz countertops. It's got 42-inch cabinets with stainless steel appliances, and it's got its own eating area. I mean, this is all the premium modern fixings that you're kind of looking for in a property. That's enough about this. I want to take you into our final property so you can see what the higher end here in Deland looks like. Let's go. All right, so we're here at our final property. Finally, we're here. We're at the Reserve at Victoria, and this awesome, awesome new construction by the builder Paytus Homes. So a little bit different of a builder. Across the street, of course, is Coulter, but Paytus is actually the developer and the builder. They did some pretty sly stuff here. What they did was they gave Coulter Homes all the properties on the outer bands, and they kept the lots. All of them have water in the back. This particular product, they've gone over 50 sold homes out of 408 that they're gonna sell in this community right now. If you look around, let's look around. It looks almost dead, so there's still construction going on. So if you purchase over here, you're more than likely going to be hearing a lot of traffic going on because they only got 50 sold out of 408. The HOA fees, $245, and guess what? It covers your grass, it covers your irrigation. So just judging by that, they're already looking in the price point that this particular home right now, 3-car garage, what you're going to see at its current size, is going to be right around $600,000. So prepare yourself. The one key difference for them though is that they allow you to customize in a lot of different ways, and I can't wait to show you, but let's walk inside. All right, so I'm inside, and this particular model is called the Pinehurst. It's a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath. It's right at 3,300 square feet, so pretty large. We just came from one that was smaller in stature. This one's bigger, on the water, and it's priced at $539,746. I don't know what they're gonna do with that $46, but they added it to the price there. But as soon as you walk in, let's take a look. You come in here, you have 1, 2 bedrooms, and it's got their own bathroom. So, you know, your gas, whoever's living with you, they live on this wing, split floor plan. The owner lives on the whole other side, so pretty good. And then you come into the entryway with a large foyer. The first thing I see, I mean, decent looking tile, 5.25-inch baseboards, and then they have 10-foot ceilings throughout. Came into the double door right into this. So this is a very, very, very large living room area, as you can see. And they have not 1, but 2 sliders. They have a 2-way slider and then a 3-way slider. One of my favorite low-key features in the homes. You already know. So good sized living room, and it goes right into the kitchen. I mean, stainless steel appliances. They have the kitchen. The refrigerator is gonna be on that side. They already have the crown molding in there. I mean, beautiful finishes throughout. But let's take a look at the master, come on. So if you come in the master, I mean, this is a large master, king size, low rise bed. This is kind of the trend for right now. But then you got 2 end tables and it's got a huge area. So I mean, you can have, look, they have a seating area in the master. And then on top of that, it's got an 8-foot door that goes right to the outside. So you build a pool, you have access right here, right to your pool. But let's take a look at the master bath, come on. Dual vanity with space, so you're not crammed right here. And then shower and tub. So all you folks that are dying for your daily baths, here you go. They already have the candles already lit up for you. And then you got the large walk-in closet. So a fairly good size living area. It's exactly what you get right at this price point. But let's take a look outside. That's kind of the main selling point here. Come on. They went ahead and made this cage. So this is I don't know what you call this, the fire pit area. But right now, so if you build with them, you can also build a pool at the same time. They actually allow it. They use a local vendor for that. For a brand new build, it's probably one of the best deals on the market. Look at this. Look at this view. All right, so that's enough of that. I've taken you throughout Deland. I've taken you to downtown Main Street, so you know what the main selling point is here in Deland is. I've taken you to the 3 different properties at 3 different price points. And right at the entry level, somewhere in the middle, and somewhere at the top premium space, which is where we're standing right now. If you stood this long to this video, this means only 2 things. Either you really love real estate, or you might be in the market for looking for property. And if that's you, my contact information is in the description below. But other than that, I look forward to the next video. Let's go.